Samsung Galaxy S24 Ultra. I'm going to do the back glass replacement on this device, and it should be pretty easy as always with a Samsung device. Here's the new back glass for the S24 Ultra. The first thing to do is to hit the back glass first. I'm going to hit the back of this S24 Ultra and then start the removal of the broken back glass. So after this, I'm going to use one of the smaller suction cup that they included inside the kit, just like this, and I'm going to pull. If you pull, you're going to have a small opening, as you can see here, and then with this small opening, you're going to insert one of the guitar pick. So if you pull with a broken back glass, using the smaller suction cup is ideal, because if I were to use the big suction cup, due to the cracks, it will not work. So I attached this suction cup on this area because it was not really cracked. So that's why it worked here. Pull slightly, then insert the guitar pick. Then after that, I remove the suction cup and I can continue working with the guitar pick. Continue on the bottom. And the corners. Then you will do the same thing for the other side. It's getting a little bit difficult, so I'm going to hit again this area in order to proceed. Then next I'm going to continue with my guitar pick, just like this. Make sure that you do not insert the guitar pick far inside. It can catch one of the flex cable and damage it. So you just need one little section of the guitar pick inside between the back glass and the frame of the device. Then once you've done all four corners, you can do it once again. Go through all four corners. And after that, you can simply remove the broken back glass. Then next, you're going to remove all the residual glue or double-sided tape that are still inside the device. So that's the only one that I had inside the device. Then after that, the installation of the new back glass. Before that, you need to look at the old back cover and see if there is anything that you need to transfer onto the new one. So here is the new one and the old one. As you can see on the new one, you need to transfer this thing here onto the new one. And apart from that, there is nothing else that you need to transfer. So in order to do that properly, you need to hit that area also, and then you can use one of your blade to remove that small plastic. Next, I'm going to use my green scalpel in order to remove this small plastic. So here is the small component that I just removed. Then before doing the installation, I'm going to remove one other component that you can see here. This small plastic needs to be removed and transferred onto the new back glass. So same thing, you can use a green scalpel or a sharp tool in order to lift this small plastic. Then use a tweezer to grab it and remove. So installation on the new back glass, it is going to be the same thing, just in the reverse order. After the installation of this small plastic, this is one of the stuff for the external microphone. Then I can start with the installation of the other plastic that was on top of it. So this one, there is a direction for the installation. You need to align the plastic with this pin here, one at the bottom here. So here is the final result with the component that needs to be transferred onto the new back glass. So before reinstallation, make sure that you apply pressure on the double-sided tape on the back of the back glass. You can apply pressure for 1 to 2 minutes. Remove the protecting plastic that is covering the camera lenses. Remove it for all of them. Then here's the back glass with all the camera lenses free. Then my next step is to blow some air on the camera lenses. 24 Ultra also blew some air on the camera lenses area, the camera modules. Then after that, it is time to remove the green film protecting the double-sided tip. For the reinstallation of the new back glass, it is pretty easy. Simply align the new back glass with the frame of the device, starting with the top. I did this corner first, then I did the right corner, then I will drop the back glass slowly inside, then apply pressure on the other corner at the bottom, then the right one. Then you can inspect the device in one side to make sure that everything is aligned. Do the same thing for the right side and start applying pressure at the center. Then you can continue at the bottom and go up and keep applying pressure on all four corners. So once that has been done, you need to test the cameras to make sure that everything is working. You don't have any problems. The ultra wide looks a little bit blurry. This is simply because it is not cleaned. So after I clean all the lenses, it should be clear. Here's the number 1x, ultra wide, 5x, 10x, 56 times zoom. I can confirm that everything is working with this S24 Ultra. Inside the kit you will find also B7000, and I'm going to show you how to use B7000 if you want to use B7000 with the replacement of your back glass. The color of this one is titanium gray. First thing, apply pressure on the back glass. If you have not already, you need to transfer this small component from here onto your new back glass. You can transfer this small component onto your new back glass. It doesn't really take time, but it is not mandatory. It doesn't have any functional effect on the device. So indeed they give you B7000, but they didn't give you the small nozzle in order to dispense the B7000 with precision. Yes, this is not really accurate using the B7000 just like this. So here's my B7000, the one that I use primarily. With this one I can precisely put the B7000 right on top of the double-sided tip. So this is what you need, just a small line of B7000 right on top of the double-sided tip. So after that, simply align the back glass with the frame of the device and then start with the top. Then let go of the back glass. Look on the sides, right and left, to make sure that everything is properly seated. Then after that, apply pressure at the bottom right, then bottom left. Then after all that, you can start applying pressure on all four corners. If you have any spill of B7000, you just need to rub on the area for it to disappear. But if you do it right with something very precise, you're not going to have any spill like the one that I did on this S24 Ultra. As you can see, it looks really good. So after you have done the installation of the back glass, there is one step that you can do, but it is not mandatory. And here in their kit, they just provided these in order to apply pressure to the back glass so that it is completely secured on the back of your device. But this is not very professional, and I do not really trust this to apply enough pressure on the back glass for it to be firmly glued or firmly seated or stuck on the back of your device. So this is why I use these repair clamps. These are going to provide full pressure on the back of your S24 Ultra, and I prefer to use these over these elastics. At least with this, I know that it is done properly, and the elastics, I'm not really sure if that is going to work. I will have the link to all the tools that I use in the description. If you're interested and want to use the repair clamps, the links are in the description. The elastics, it may work, but I do not trust the elastics over these repair clamps that are going to apply constant pressure for a long period of time. So it is going to stay this way for 10 minutes, 20 minutes. And then after that, I can remove all the repair clamps and the device should be completely ready. So here's the final result with this Galaxy S24 Ultra. Let me know what you think about this Galaxy S24 Ultra back glass replacement. As always, it is pretty easy. Thank you for watching. Subscribe, like and share, and I will see you on my next video.